Have you ever promised yourself that this time would be different? You made a big plan, felt unstoppable for a few days, and then, slowly, quietly, you slipped back into the same routine. Maybe you bought gym clothes that still have the tags on them. Maybe there's a notebook filled with goals you stopped reading after a week. Or maybe every January you tell yourself, this year I'll finally become the person I know I can be, only to watch another year pass unchanged. If that cycle feels familiar, then this story is for you. Because once there was a man who tried to rebuild his entire life overnight and failed against people's expectations until he discovered one simple truth. You don't change your life in one giant leap. You change it by 1%. Stay with me. In a busy modern city lived a 31-year-old financial analyst named Ryan Carter. Ryan wasn't lazy. He worked long hours, paid his bills, showed up on time. But inside, he felt stuck. Every year began the same way. January 1st, new notebook, new rules. Wake up at 5 a.m., gym every day, healthy meals only, read 1 hour nightly, learn coding, meditate. For 3 days, Ryan felt like a machine. He posted photos of early mornings. Friends noticed his energy. He believed, this is the new me. Then came day 4. Sore muscles, little sleep, work deadlines. By day 7, he skipped 1 habit, then 2. By week 2, everything collapsed. And the worst part wasn't failing. It was the voice in his head whispering, "See, you never change." Ryan's younger cousin, Lena, visited one evening. She noticed the treadmill covered in clothes, the unopened self-help books, the abandoned meal prep containers. "Why do you try to do everything at once?" she asked gently. Ryan sighed. "Because small changes don't matter," he said. "If I'm going to change, I need to go all in." Lena didn't argue. She just said quietly, "Maybe going all in is what keeps you stuck." Ryan laughed it off. But later that night, standing in front of the bathroom mirror, he felt tired of hearing his own excuses. 6 years, 6 massive resets, 6 failures. "What if this is just who I am?" he whispered. Months later, Ryan attended his university reunion. He almost didn't go, but curiosity won. Inside the hotel ballroom, success stories echoed everywhere. A startup founder, a marathon runner, a travel blogger who'd visited 40 countries. Ryan smiled politely, but felt invisible. Then he saw someone unexpected. Ethan Blake. Back in college, Ethan had been the least disciplined person Ryan knew. Always late, always distracted. But now, Ethan looked focused, calm, confident. "What happened to you?" Ryan asked. Ethan laughed. "I stopped trying to change everything." Ryan frowned. "That makes no sense." Ethan handed him a small card. "Meet Dr. Mira Lawson," he said. "She taught me the 1% rule." Dr. Mira's office was simple. No flashy posters, no motivational slogans, just a whiteboard. Ryan explained his pattern. Big goals, short bursts, total collapse. She listened quietly. Then she wrote 2 equations. 1.01 to the 365 equals 37.8. 0.99 to the 365 equals 0.03. Ryan stared, confused. She smiled. If you improve just 1% every day for a year, you become 37 times better. But if you get 1% worse daily, you nearly disappear. Ryan felt something click. You don't fail because you lack motivation, she said. You fail because you try to become a new person overnight. She leaned forward. Tell me, what's the smallest version of getting fit? Ryan thought. Running every morning? Smaller. Walking? Smaller. Ryan hesitated. Putting on my running shoes? Dr. Mira nodded. Perfect. The rule was simple. For 7 days, put on running shoes every morning. No running required. Ryan almost laughed, but he agreed. Day 1, shoes on, coffee on the couch. Day 2, same thing. Day 3, walked to the door, turned back. It felt silly, pointless, yet he didn't quit. Day 5, stepped outside for a minute. Day 6, jogged for 2 minutes without planning to. Something had changed. There was no pressure, no overwhelming checklist, just one tiny promise kept. Weeks passed. Shoes on, door open, small jog. 5 minutes became 10. 10 became 15. One coworker joked, "Are you a runner now?" Ryan paused. He'd never thought of himself that way, but he had run 30 days straight. "Yeah," he said slowly, "I guess I am." That was the moment everything changed. Not the workout, the identity. Dr. Mira added another tiny habit. 5 minutes before bed. Not a chapter, 1 page. Ryan resisted the urge to add more. He wanted big progress, but she stopped him. Consistency beats intensity, she said. 3 months later, he ran regularly, read daily, started learning design skills just 5 minutes at a time. Each habit felt small, but together they reshaped his days. 6 months in, Lena visited again. She stopped at the doorway. Ryan looked leaner, calmer. His apartment felt organized. "What happened to you?" she asked. Ryan laughed. "Nothing big." That was the strange part. He hadn't felt a dramatic transformation. The change was slow, invisible, until suddenly it wasn't. At the next reunion event, people barely recognized him. "You look different. What's your secret?" Ryan smiled. "I stopped trying to change my whole life," he said. "I just got 1% better every day." Some people nodded politely. Others leaned closer, the ones tired of failing. "How do you start?" they asked. Ryan pulled out a small notebook. "Start so small it feels ridiculous. Write 1 sentence. Do 1 push-up. Open 1 book page." Because small actions repeated daily create unstoppable momentum. My friend, Ryan's story isn't just his. It's yours. It's mine. It's everyone who has ever felt overwhelmed by the size of their dreams. Here's what changed his life. Small habits compound. Identity grows from repetition. consistency beats motivation. You don't need to transform your life overnight. You don't need perfect discipline. You just need one tiny action repeated daily. So here's your challenge. Right now, choose one habit. Make it so small you can't fail. And keep the promise for 30 days. Because the person who keeps one small promise becomes someone who can change everything. Remember, you don't need to be perfect tomorrow. Just be 1% better than yesterday. And one day, you'll look back and realize you didn't just improve your life. You rebuilt it, step by step.